Hey guys, so I met Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau, of course, is the writer, producer, executive producer, funder, caterer, and director and star of The Room. And The Room is honestly one of my all-time favorite movies. I think if you follow me on Facebook or if you're a friend of mine, you know I love this movie. And I got to meet him over the weekend. And I finally got to go to a Room midnight screening, and he signed my DVD. He didn't even take out the paper. He just signed the plastic of it, and he says, like, right there, to Kevin, love TW. He signs everything TW. Doesn't even write his name. He actually, if you notice, he asked me, like, oh, Kevin, so does that start with a C? Like, when have you ever seen Kevin spelled with a C? C-E-V-I-N. So he wrote C, and then he wrote a K over it, which is just so brilliant. And I got to meet him, and I originally was just going to upload, I got to ask him a question at the Q&A. He did a Q&A before the screening, and originally I was just going to upload my question at the Q&A. I had a friend of mine who had never seen The Room, by the way. He adored this, and he was in utter, like, disbelief at, like, what this movie was and what this movie has to offer. And essentially, I was just going to upload the Q&A question that he filmed, but I decided to do a little intro to this. I decided to do this beforehand because this was the most fun I ever had in a movie theater ever. I'd never been to a midnight screening before. It's very similar to Rocky Horror Picture Show. For those of you who don't know, it was so fun. People threw plastic spoons at the screen. They yelled at the screen. There's jokes. It was like this community event. And it felt like an event where you go, if you love this movie, if you love filmmaking, if you love this type of things, it felt like a place where you belonged. I felt like I belonged in this theater. My friend felt like he belonged in this theater. We all just felt like this was just a great group of people to be in, and we had a great time. And I can't say enough, if you ever get a chance to go see The Room screening, if you love cinema, if you love laughing, if you like comedy, you gotta go to one of these. The theater I went to does it monthly. Tommy Wiseau doesn't appear monthly there. I went to the Landmark Sunshine Cinema, and they are really awesome. They are really, really great. Really great cinema. They show a lot of indie films and do a lot of cool events, but other places they do it monthly, and it's across America. It's in Europe as well. I think it got to Europe. I know in LA and New York City they do it like monthly. Other places do monthly, but things pop up, and if you ever see a Room screening, go. Like, that's the best advice I can ever give you. Go see The Room at midnight. Go to one of these screenings. It is so fun. And yeah, it's my highest recommendation, and that's all I have to say. So without anything else to say, here's me meeting Tommy Wiseau.
I first off love The Room. It's like, I just love this movie.
Look, we don't have time for your speeches. Ask a question. And that's the whole thing.
Well, my question
we know you are a good guy. We know you have great ruby sex, etc. Your question is?
Like, since James Franco was making the masterpiece based off of the Disaster Artist, and he's got, like, Zac Efron and Dave Franco and Seth Rogen, how do you feel about, like, since The Room is like a very independent movie, how do you feel about it going into a more mainstream picture like that?
Yeah, but you forgot one thing. You know what you forgot something that I'm in it, actually.
That's right.
Ooh. Okay. So, and as you said it, it's a perfect example of what I said about mainstream media, right? They talk about Africa, but they don't talk about what? About the Room, right? So how I feel good about. What about that? Move on, next question.
Thank you.